What's up, YouTube? We got it running again. Finally figured it out. Had some settings to change. I'm going to do a video soon to show you what settings to set when you get a CNC with this box. I've had nothing but trouble out of it since I got it. I bought a new inverter, a genuine Hyunwang or whatever, however you pronounce it, Hanyang or whatever. The one they send you is a clone, which is that one right there on that box. It's a clone, it's a piece of junk. It failed on the get-go, it never even worked. This one here works great. It was $156 on eBay. We got this box. It's a piece of junk, but I got it working. There's a jumper on the board that needs to be changed in order to get this thing to run right. I got it running before, but it would like intermittently just stop communicating for some odd reason. So I took the cover off and made sure that I was getting communication with the computer, and it was. So now I've got Mach 3 running, which is the software preference of choice. It just runs great. There's CNC USB, which they give with it, and the reason they put that with it is because it's easier to set it up, because they don't know themselves how to get Mach 3 to run with this machine, because they're fucking idiots. Just so y'all know. Motor Mall is the name of the seller. They don't have a clue. So they throw Mach 3 in there as a selling point, but they don't know how to set up Mach 3. They give you part of the instructions in the instruction manual on the CD to install it. Part of it is right, but 80% of it is wrong. The totally wrong settings, and they even leave out settings that you have to do in order to get this thing running. So I went to cnczone.com and did a few little posts. Didn't get very many responses, but the responses I did get were actually very, very helpful. Without those two responses from few people that are on there, I would have never got this thing going. I would have never figured it out. I went through all the tutorials on the Mach 3 website. None of them even pointed out these settings, which need to be set on these Chinese CNCs. The enable, output enable, and the XYZ enable have to be enabled, which they don't show you in the instructions on the Chinese CD. So, and you have to know what pins and all that stuff, which I figured it out. So there's a jumper on the board that needs to be moved in order to get this thing to communicate properly. Well, I thought I'd give y'all a heads up on my CNC. Now we're going to make some spinners and actually put them on Etsy and sell them, because I know y'all are anticipating this, and I'm sorry, I'm trying. The first few that I put up will probably have plastic center caps, 3D printed, technically non-removable, but they can be removed. They're just hard to remove. I will be making some aluminum ones. Excuse my messy situation here, but I got stock to make buttons with. We will be doing brass as well. I've got to order some brass. I've got a piece of brass coming for test running parts. It's not a very big piece, so I may do some kind of a auction on that one spinner if it comes out good and I shine it up nice. I might do a little auction to the highest bidder. That way I can use that money to buy more stock, because I've put a lot of money in this machine and have only bought some aluminum, and I'm getting low on money. So, but I will get these out. The aluminum spinners I've made so far are pretty good. The first 6 spinners that I put for sale will have full ceramic bearings in them. I do not know how long I'll keep putting those in. I've only got 6 bearings on the way. Mainly because I didn't want to sink a bunch of money into them if they suck. So we'll just see how that goes. I hope y'all can hear me with this machine making all this racket, but you know, gotta cut some parts. Better throw some WD-40 up on there. Cool it off. Running a high-speed steel bit. They say carbide is the best for cutting aluminum. But the carbide bits I bought are $12.80 a piece. I've already broke 2, so I figured until I get comfortable with this thing, I'm gonna run high-speed steel bits that cost less than $1 a piece, and I got 10 of them. So if I break one, it ain't gonna be nothing bad. I'll just learn from my mistakes and move on. But I've got some carbide bits meant for cutting aluminum on hand, so I can do this a little faster. We're dropping down 0.3 millimeters per pass, so it's gonna take a little while. Anyway, y'all have a good day. This video's getting too long. And I'm gonna make some spinners. Got some EDC spinners. Remember, 3DP EDC on Etsy. We're not only gonna be 3D printed. We're now gonna be metal. So I might have to call it MS EDC for a metal spinner at everyday carry. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bye.